So this king, Balak, sent his messengers to Balaam, the son of Beor in Pethor, which is near the river of the land of the sons of his people, and to call and say, hey, look, come here, look at these people, and I want you to do something. I want you to curse them. Now, Balaam had a name, a reputation, that whoever he blessed is blessed, and whoever he cursed is cursed. So they came to him, and they spoke all these words, and he told them, hey, stay here with me, lodge with me, and I will bring you back word as the Lord speak to me. What? Balaam was he was a sorcerer. He was a warlock. He had a demon. But look, then God came to Balaam and said, who are these men with you? And Balaam started talking to God as if they were acquainted with each other. And they were, apparently. So, God is talking to him. And he gives him command. Now listen, this is how you know something was off here. Look, God says, hey, you don't go and you can't go curse the people. And Balaam said, hey, no, God says I can't go. And then look, they came and they said, he sent more people, more princes, and Balaam said something. Look at this right here. So they came back. Thus says Balak the son of Zippor, please let nothing, he's telling this to Balaam, let nothing hinder you from coming to me. So what is Satan in Balak requiring or requesting that Balaam do? You put me above God. You let nothing hinder you from coming to me. For I will certainly honor you greatly, and I will do whatever you say to me. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's playing to his pride. Doesn't that sound like something Satan told to Eve? Yes. Therefore, please come, curse this people for me. Now listen to Balaam's answer. You think for one moment, as a man of God, if he was in fact a man of God, and he wasn't, his response would have been up here. It would have been the same thing. Go back to your land, for the Lord has refused to give me permission to go with you. He already knew what God said. You shall not go. End of story. So when they showed up, he shouldn't have let them in the house. He should have just told them the same thing right here. But watch what he does to show his true nature, that it was not a divine nature that he had. What did he have? He had the nature of his own father, Satan. He was another Judas, friends. Remember what Judas did. Judas followed the Lord. Judas ate with the Lord. Judas slept with the Lord. Judas did everything every other disciples. He was so good at it that none of the disciples suspected him of being a thief, which he was, and none of the disciples suspected Judas of being the one who would turn on Jesus and betray him. None of them did it. You know what they said? Lord, is it me? They were more concerned about themselves. That is, they seen their own faults, and they couldn't see it in Judas. Why? Because he played the devil's role to a T. He went and he cast out demons. He preached the gospel. Judas did. Balaam is no different. Now watch. Now this kind of thing happens throughout the scriptures, friends. where God speaks directly to an unsaved person to use them for his own purpose. And I'm going to show you another example of that. This is an unsaved man. This is a false prophet who had a false doctrine. Listen to what he said versus saying what God said. Look. So first thing they offered him was let nothing hinder you. Disobey God. Second thing they offered him was honor. Okay, so let's look at it. Let's count. First, we want nothing to hinder. Disobey God. Okay? Be a man. Be a woman. Stand on your own 2 feet. You gonna let some book tell you what to do and how to live? I will certainly. Who? I, Balak, not God. You don't need God to do anything for you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do for you what God isn't doing for you. I will give you honor. And it's going to be great. And instead of you obeying me, I will obey you no matter what you say to me. So do you see what's going on here? Do you see the progression that the devil just did? Instead of God instructing Balaam what to do and what not to do, Balaam get to instruct Balak in what to do and what not to do. What did that make Balaam to Balak? It made Balaam God. Do you see what happened here? It's a complete role reversal. The exact same thing that Satan did with Eve. Therefore, please come and do just the opposite. Because I'm letting you do all of this. I'm going to make you rich. I'm going to let you control my life. And you can control your own destiny. You can have your best life now. Just come do the opposite of what God said. Listen, this is when you know you're in big trouble if you respond anything like this man. Then Balaam answered, God told me I can't come over here and curse anybody. Go back to your home. Said to the servants of Balaam, listen to this mess. Though Balak were to give me his house full of silver and gold. Wait a minute. Those men didn't tell him that. Those men never even told Balaam what the great honor would be. Maybe it was just pronouncing him to be whatever. But Balaam is naming his own price. What is he asking Balaam? Get your great honor, dude. I want a house full of silver and gold. Balaam names his own price. I could not go. Listen. Folks, are you paying attention to the subtlety of what he's saying? How he's twisting and compromising? Does he say, I will not go? No. He says somebody else is stopping me from going. But if you up the ante, sweeten the pot, beyond the word of the Lord my God. Now, God wasn't his God because God already told him what to do. To do less or more. Now, watch this. In the story, right? No. Now, therefore, please, you stay here tonight that I may know what more the Lord say to me. Why in the world do he have to go back to God when God has already told him what to do?